Hello, my name is Caden. I don't know why I still do that. Hello, my name is Jeff. This is Castle Tula, your home defense network. I can't get past that. I normally don't do this kind of video, and that is to do a little bit of show and tell. But I am intrigued by this item that I'm going to show you. Okay? Yes, it's another CZ pistol. I like CZs. They do a very good job in my hand. This, hopefully, in the next 5 days, is going to be my new concealed carry defensive weapon. Okay? What is it going to be? Yeah, I don't like CZ when they put that thing in the middle. Look what we got here, boys and girls. We got a CZ P10 chambered in 9mm. Oh, really? The new CZ? Supposed to be the Glock killer? Yes. CZ. I just got this today, actually, and I'm just going to give you my first initial impressions of it. I want to put about 400 rounds through it, and I picked up this 250 rounds of 115 grain ball, and I'm going to put 150 defensive, 147 grain. I may even do something a little bit lighter too, maybe 124 self-defense grain. It really depends on what is going to be at the Fleet Farm when I go there. Okay. Now, some of you guys are going to say, Jeff, you're going against some of your policy. I think that's tan and not a totally black gun. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a fool. I'm not controlling my own narrative. My rationale was this is I've been on that waiting list for 4 months. I was number 2 at the gun store. This is what came in. I figure in a year or two, a new model will probably be out, and I'll be getting one of those anyway, and I'll be getting it in black. But it is what it is. Okay. The reason I got this is because my normal carry gun was manufactured in 2011. It's getting to that age where it's getting to that age. Okay. That one was a CZ75 P01, which was a heavier gun, and it was a California compliant gun where it was had 10 round magazines in it still. For some reason, I could not find the 15 round that fits it. I couldn't find it at all. You can put in most CZ75 magazines in there, and it'll work fine. But that's one of the reasons I went with this. The other reason why I went with the striker fire gun is because there's a lot of snooty firearms instructors out there who are poo-pooing guns that have hammer fire on it. I love Rob Pincus. He has a wealth of information that you'd be stupid not to go with. His instructors, because Rob Pincus now has a striker fire gun, he's promoting one, he sells one. I don't know, he may even own part of it. I'm not exactly sure what the relationship is. But now for several years, his instructors are basically told to poo-poo people with hammer fire guns. And especially DASA hammer fire guns. So it is what it is. Okay, just my first impressions on this. There's serrations on these. Get the magazine out of there. The serrations on these are absolutely perfect. People who usually bitch about CZs, there's not a lot of real estate here. That is true. It is overcome with the training. So these serrations, no matter how you want to look at it, either hand, I mean, you can even, can do it. You almost can do it. I got to break the gun a little bit. So the serrations are like you wouldn't believe. Now, these grips, I don't know if the camera will focus on it. These stipples said that these are pretty aggressive. Most of the people who shot it said they were pretty aggressive. Just in my non-fired hand, I don't think it's that aggressive, but I may have a different story this weekend when I put 450 through. So I'm not exactly sure about these stippling, because it will be the most aggressive stippling gun that I have. Okay, the one thing about this P10 is that unlike Glocks, you're not going to have to purchase metal sights, because Glock, they come with the plastic pieces of crap. And also a herky-jerky trigger, making it sound like feel like staging, or sandy, gritty paper in it. The trigger on this thing out of the box is just absolutely phenomenal. When it is in that full action, go in there, take up a little bit, and bam. And then when it re-goes, I mean, are you kidding me? Okay, the one complaint that I do have with this gun, we'll put the magazine back in and lock the slide. Okay, you cannot, or I cannot, I'm trying real hard to get it down either the finger to release the slide. This may be having a training issue for me again, where I trained myself to just for one-handed operation where I can do this. I have a couple of times was able to, yep, there it goes, with both fingers to make it slide. Let's put a couple of thousand rounds in and round off those edges to see what exactly is going on. But again, the reason I'm doing the show and tell with this P10 is because most of the stuff that you see on YouTube right now, today is June 13th, 2017, is the production model, the pre-production model. This is the production model, okay? Maybe in a month or two, I will give you a more a hands-on how I feel about it as a shooting gun, and we will go from there. Until then, I'm going to be using my Ruger LCR 357 because my CZ75P01 is on consignment at the gun store right now. It is 6 years old, so it's about time to let that one go. It was a great gun for me. I shot it very well, and it felt great, very good in the hand. So again, my name is Jeff. This is Castle Dojo Home Defense Network. I hope this show and tell helped.